everyone, I'm Laura Gale Locke. If you're a business owner, you're definitely going to want to attend the 2013 Kansas Procurement Conference. It's a great opportunity to meet buyers, and also there's going to be a lot of valuable learning opportunities for you. We have two guests here with us today. Seated next to me is Wayne Bell. He is the District Director for the U.S. Small Business Administration. And down at the end is Melinda Walker, the City of Wichita Purchasing Director. Thank you guys both for being here.
Thanks, Laura Gale.
Wayne, maybe you could start us off by just explaining what's going to be going on at the conference.
Will do. It is the 2013 Kansas Procurement Conference. It's intended to bring buyers from agencies, government agencies, private sector companies together with suppliers or potential suppliers. We've done this now for the past 3 years. The event is just growing. It's very pleasing to see it come, to fruition. So we're very excited about it this year. Good opportunities for the businesses in our community. If you're a manufacturing-related firm or a construction-related firm, or maybe you're providing some professional service, this conference is for you. There are going to be a host of procurement representatives, again, from government agencies, from private sector, all here to identify potential suppliers because of the contract opportunities they have on the horizon. And so the companies or the organizations involved, like the SBA and the City of Wichita, it's really all about economic development in our area for our state. Ultimately, those contract opportunities should lead to jobs and a number of jobs in the area. So we're just trying to shape the path for this contracting opportunity to move forward.
And let us know when it will be and where.
All right, it is the 2013 Kansas Procurement Conference happening here in Wichita at the Drury Plaza Hotel Broadview. And the conference takes place from 8:30 a.m. until about 5 p.m. that day. I would encourage folks who are interested to register right away. We have limited capacity. Basically, our capacity is just over, I think, 300 slots for business owners, and then we've got about 70 slots for potential buyers. And it's, the activity that we're seeing so far, very excited about it. There's a lot of interest, so this one should be a very nice conference to attend.
So are you still looking for buyers?
Absolutely. Yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah, we're looking for buyers. We're talking to organizations like Boeing, Cargill, Cox, all of the aircraft cluster in the area, as well as government agencies, the Department of Defense. We've got, I'm very excited about a group that's coming in representing the big project over in Manhattan, Kansas, the National Bio-Agro Defense Facility. This is nearly a $1 billion facility that's being built right here in Kansas to safeguard our food supply. It's a Department of Homeland Security project, and the prime contractor on that project is going to be at our conference here, and another great opportunity for businesses in our area. So looking forward to it. So I'll stop here. And
Well, that sounds like an incredible opportunity and one the business owners should definitely take advantage of. Well, then maybe you could talk a little bit from the buyer's perspective about, why it was so important for the city to participate.
Right. And the city's kind of partnered with SBA on meeting our minority goals for our emerging and disadvantaged business program that we've had for the city of Wichita. So this is part of our co-sponsorship that we've been involved for the last 3 years. It gives us an opportunity to do networking and to meet new businesses that are small, emerging, and also the larger ones, but it gives us an opportunity for better competition for our city products and services that we need for our city.
How valuable has it been?
It's been very valuable. We've met a lot of new contractors, so we've given them an opportunity, show them how to register, how to do business. That increases our competition for our City of Wichita bids and helps us be able to meet our budgets for the goods and services of our departments and divisions.
Okay. Wayne, maybe you could talk a little bit more about which types of businesses might be a good fit for this conference.
Sure. Again, if you're a manufacturing-related business, or maybe you provide services that are in the realm of professional services, anything from security to facility maintenance, on and on. If you're an IT-related firm, this conference is for you. There are going to be a host of buyers here looking for prospective suppliers, and certainly a good representation from the aircraft industry, but other sectors as well. So we're very excited about it. We're going to have buyers here from McConnell Air Force Base. McConnell just secured the big tanker deal, and so that's a project that's anticipated to exceed $200 million, and that's right here in Wichita. As well, again, as the National Bio-Agro Defense Facility. That's a nearly $1 billion project itself. Hawker Beechcraft has signed up. I anticipate Boeing, Spirit, among others. And so just a really good conference, and should be a really good opportunity to meet one-on-one with the prospective buyers. The buyers and sellers, before the conference, as they register, the buying representatives are indicating the goods and services that they're looking for. The sellers or suppliers are indicating the goods and services that they provide. So the two parties are matched before the meeting. So on the day of the conference, there's literally an agenda for each participant. They'll have set appointments, and these appointments are 15-minute appointments, set appointments to discuss what they do, how they may be able to work together, to talk further and learn more about the opportunities, and to share information and then move forward. We just want to shape the path for that opportunity or that activity, and let business take care of itself.
I think we've talked about this before, but it's almost like online dating for businesses.
That's right. You can call the City of Wichita or SBA. We're Hitch in this situation, or Match, and we're just trying to bring about the activity. Ultimately, this is about creating jobs and creating an atmosphere for job growth and economic development in the area.
Talk to me a little bit more about that, about why you guys first decided to do this conference.
Well, it's been 3 years now, and we have some really excellent partners involved, Wichita State, the Sedgwick County, Rose Hill Bank, on and on. Well, we've seen this model in other cities. I came across a similar conference that happened in Ohio and happens annually in Ohio. And that conference is, I think now it attracts about 1,500 participants annually. It's a huge deal. And no reason why we couldn't have something similar happening right here in Kansas. And the other organizations that I've reached out to all agree that it makes sense. So we've tried it. It continues to grow. I'm anticipating this year we're going to be upwards somewhere between maybe 300 and 400 participants, and that's great. And we're going to continue and just see how it goes. Again, there's a lot of contracts aren't signed at this conference, but certainly it plants the seed for that to happen. It shapes the path. And we're happy to be a part of that. Within the SBA, that's part of our focus. We've got 3 focus areas. We want to assist contracting activity. We want to certainly assist access to capital for our small businesses, our underserved communities, business owners within underserved communities. And then we want to provide technical assistance or counseling. So those three C's, contracting, counseling, and access to capital, that's really what we're all about. So this is a big initiative for us, and I'm proud to be a part of it.
And tell us a little bit more about the results that you guys have seen since you started doing it.
That has been, it's been difficult to track. We have had a number of small businesses indicate that, as a result of this, they have ultimately obtained contracts. But as we continue this activity, we want to track that closer. We want to hear more and learn more about those success stories out there. Certainly there are a host of success stories that are a direct result of the conference. We suspect that, but we want to learn more about that activity. And so what we intend to do after this particular conference is to continue maybe 3 months out, 6 months out, to continue to reach out to those participants to find out exactly what they got out of it. Ultimately, we want to learn about those contracts that were signed and how those came out. So we don't have good data on the past 3 conferences or the past 2 conferences. This year, we intend to certainly shore up, the data.
That'll be really interesting to see.
I can tell you this: federal contracting for Kansas exceeds $2 billion annually, and 23% of that is secured by small business. That's a federal goal, and in our state, we do a pretty good job of reaching that goal. So in theory, out of the huge projects that I talked about, the tanker deal and the National Bio-Agro Defense Facility, in theory, 23% of that will go to small businesses. Hopefully, we get that 23% right here in the state, and so that's the idea: is to raise awareness to these significant opportunities and significant projects, and hopefully get more contracts secured in our area.
It's a pretty good incentive to come get a piece of the pie.
Definitely, definitely.
Melinda, do you have any advice for buyers on how they can make the most out of this conference?
Just make sure that you register for the conference, and to make sure that you put down your goods and services so that the SBA can match the businesses with the buyers for that. So that seems to help a lot.
And do you have any other advice for?
I would recommend having their marketing materials, having any, if there's information that they routinely share with prospective buyers, be prepared. You've got 15 minutes to meet one-on-one with a prospective buyer. You want to explain in a short, in a very succinct fashion what you do, how you can help, your capabilities, that sort of thing. And likewise, the buyer is going to share, a little more insight as to what they have on the horizon. So be prepared with marketing materials, business cards, and also, by the way, while the one-on-one opportunities to meet with buyers, while that activity is happening, we've got a host of breakout sessions that business owners can attend. Everything from dealing with generational differences in the workplace to there's a panel discussion plan for how to navigate city, county, and federal contracts and state contracts. There's also an exporter session planned. So for firms that are interested in growing their business through exports, the Kansas Global Trade Services, Karen Page's team, they're going to lead a breakout session on exporting. So a lot of good opportunity to just further develop businesses, as well as the opportunity to visit one-on-one with prospective buyers. And for buyers, this is a way to connect, with more suppliers. We're actually offering a breakout session for procurement representatives on the day before, and as those procurement representatives register, they'll get the invite to this workshop, and that workshop is happening on the 12th, on August 12th, in the afternoon, and it has to do with strategic sourcing. So for buyers, we're trying to make it attractive for that group to also take advantage of a learning opportunity, and also the opportunity to connect with prospective suppliers.
Sounds like a lot of valuable information for everybody to go take advantage of. Is there anything else that you guys want to add?
Well, we've got some great co-sponsors here: the Kansas Department of Commerce. You've got City of Wichita, obviously, Rose Hill Bank, Go Wichita, Wichita State, SCORE, Sedgwick County, the Wichita Metro Chamber of Commerce, Kansas PTAC, MAMTech, and also the Mid-America Minority Supplier Development Council and Kansas Global Trade Services. So you've got a host of organizations involved, and this is all about assisting, economic development in our area, fostering job creation, whatever we can do, and it's great. It's really a great model of where you've got public and private partnership, all about a good event.
Well, I'm sure this is going to be something that a lot of people are going to want to attend, so where can they go to get more info?
The events webpage is kansasprocurementconference.com. So visit the webpage, kansasprocurementconference.com. They can also visit SBA's webpage, and that is sba.gov, select Wichita, and you'll see information about the conference there. It has a very nominal price to attend. The registration cost is $35, but that also includes a meal for the day, and we've got a pretty full agenda, so I don't think people will walk away disappointed at all. And again, it is at the Drury Plaza Hotel Broadview, downtown Wichita. Very nice hotel, and we're just excited to be a part of it.
I know Melinda's looking forward to being there too.
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Thank you guys both for being here today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching. We'll leave you with the information to attend the 2013 Kansas Procurement Conference.